Hi friends, today we are going to solve Ceil and Floor problem using Python programming language. So the given problem statement states that given a sorted array of numbers and given a value num, find the ceiling of the number which is the smallest number greater than or equal to the num and floor of the num which is greater number smaller than or equal to the num. So basically a sorted array would be given, and in that sorted array we will have to find a number would be given. You have to find what would be the largest number, ceiling of the largest number. For example, 3 is given. So let's take some example. Do we have one? That's unfortunate. Let's take this example only. So a number would be given. A sorted array is present, which is 1, 4, 6, 8, and 9, and a number would be given. So in this case, the ceiling of that number 3 is going to be the 4. The largest number or the larger number of that value 3, which is the first largest number of that value 3, which is going to be the 4, and the smallest number after 3 is going to be the 1. This is a basic concept. For example, a number would be given like 1. So in that case, it will only print the lowest number or the number that it found out. So this is the basic idea. So let's write our function def search with our values of array low, high, and number. And here we'll be writing two conditions. So if our number that needs to be searched is less than equal to array of, basically, which is going to be the lowest value of our lowest most point where we're going to search that. So in that case we just basically have to return low. If our number is greater than array of high, so basically the number we have going to search is greater than the range of the number in which you are allowed to search. So in that case we'd be returning -1 because that would not be possible. And now we'll be creating a mid value. So the mid value is nothing but the average of the low plus high, so that we get the particular range in which you're going to search. And once you have done that, we'll be writing few more functionalities to check. So the first is if array is mid equal to num. So the idea of this function is basically to check whether there exists, for example, 3 is going to be searched. Sorry for that. So in that case we would be checking whether that number 3 exists in that array or not. So there could be a situation where the number that we're going to search itself exists in that array. So in that case we're basically returning the value or returning the position. So return mid. Elif, there could be a condition in which case if array of mid is less than the number, so in that case we're basically searching any values which would be lesser than the mid position. So mid plus 1 less than equal to high, and number less than equal to array of mid plus 1. Returned mid plus 1. Else would basically return So if in that case it is not present there, so it would be calling our search function with a device parameter. So array mid, because we already searched mid, so mid plus 1 with our value of high and number. So basically here we are doing kind of a binary search. That's need to be told. So there could be a situation where the mid -1 is less than equal to low, and num is less than array of mid -1. So in that situation we'd be returning mid, else if you're not able to find a particular value in which you are able to get the floor and the ceiling value, so in that case you'd be again returning back to a function with a device parameter. So array, the load remains same, but here the mid would be subtracted by -1. This is the basic idea. And number. So once we have done that, we would basically have to write a value of index, which is going to be basically would be calling our value to get the index. So calling our function to be exact 0, because 0 is the starting position of that array, and the ending position or the height of the array or the length of the array. Height isn't a proper word to use, so generally we use height for trees just not to get confusing. So here the high point would be the length of the array -1, because Python is based on zero indexing. If index equal to 0, or index equal to -1, or array of index equal to num. So in all this, see, in all of this situation, right, in all of this situation we would basically have to print one value. So in this case we're going to print array of index, else if you look at this, here you have to print the ceiling and the floor separate by a comma, so that's why we are going to write print str array of index So this is the basic value. Let's execute the code. And as you can see, the proper output is given. So for example, here if we change the input, so let's try, you're going to find 4. And in this case, the 4 is going to be present in that array. So in that case, it would just print exact 4. There could be a situation where you would like to find a value which is not going to be present in the array, or is in the upper limit or the upper circuit of the array. Let's say for example 10. So in that case it should print -1. Let's check it out. Okay, it is printing 9. Okay, so basically the index, it is here, it is printing the lowermost value only, so that's the idea. So it is returning -1, and in Python array, so whenever the index of -1 is going to the last element, similarly the -2 is going to be the second last element. So this way it works. Okay, thanks for watching and stay tuned for more videos like this. where I'm going to solve many more problems. And thanks for watching.